Nobody wants to see them three-peat outside of Kansas City. I don't know of any other NFL fan that is like hoping for a three-peat. And if it happens, God bless us all. We're screwed, man. It's going to be insufferable. If there's an actual three-peat, we're sunk, man. That's all we're going to hear about forever.
Yeah, get me off this ride, please. The thing is, I don't want to hate the Chiefs. Like I don't. I've done various exercise and mental gymnastics to try to make myself not hate the Chiefs, and I just keep coming back to Mahomes is mulatto like me. And so that's what I'm holding on to. But like just in terms of exposure and all the like it's all the extras, it's all the calls, the non-calls, the Taylor Swift stuff. It's all of it. It's just it's the giant package. It's not just about football. It's all the extra crap. It's the Christmas, it's the Christmas special. Like just
I forgot about the Christmas special.
Like it's so tiring, man. So tiring. Like it was just overexposure. Just and Robert's trying to claim history. Yeah, nobody wants to see it. Like nobody wanted to see it when the Bills were doing it. Like it's just not fun.
It's because
it's fun for one's fan base.
I was going to say, I'll answer Robert's question because the question that he posed in the chat was, I legitimately want to know why nobody has interest in history being made with the three-peat aside from Chiefs fatigue. And the answer is exactly what Scott just said. Nobody wants the history unless it's their team. If it's not your team, you don't want to see the history get made ever, period. End of story. Like, the only time a sports fan wants to see history get made is when it's their team making the history. Outside of that, it's just hate, especially something like this where you're going for 3 Super Bowls in a row. You've been in the AFC Championship game 7 straight years. Everybody's done with you, man. Like the tides have turned. It has gone from the Chiefs are this fun story of like this cool quarterback, and Andy Reid's this fun guy that's like big and fat and
eats cheeseburgers. Got his redemption arc from Philadelphia, unceremoniously letting him go. Like, yeah, it was fun. There's at one point there's reason to root for the Chiefs. It's not fun anymore.
It is not. And Robert trying to hang on to the one thing that Chiefs fans like to throw out there where it's like, listen, I know you hate us, but you hate Tom Brady more. So it's a slap to Tom Brady's legacy if Patty does go back to back to back. That's the reason why people should want that. It doesn't matter.
Ben Johnson taking the Bears job instead of the Raiders job was a slap to Tom Brady's legacy as far as I'm concerned. So I find my victories where I find them. No, hard pass on the three-peat. Thank you.
But it doesn't matter. Like, even if, let's say the Chiefs three-peat, all right? You lay it out there. Tom Brady never three-peated. He's Patrick Mahomes is the greatest ever because he three-peated. Tom Brady never did. Brady fans are still going to go, how many rings does Patrick have? How many rings does Tom have? He's better. Tom Brady's better. So it doesn't even move the needle with the people who you want to move the needle with. Nobody's going to back down from their take that Tom Brady is the greatest because they're still going to point to the rings and say that he's got more than Patty. And until Patty surpasses that, then he's not the greatest. And you could say 7 straight AFC championships. You could say a three-peat. You still haven't matched Tom Brady's ring total. And I know Patty's young and he's got time to do it, but what if this is it? What if this is how he ends it? There's a three-peat and then he fizzles out or he gets hurt or something happens, whatever the case may be. I don't want to have to go see this history to then have him not go a step further and make further history. This doesn't have to be the history. The three-peat doesn't have to be the history. We could take a couple years off, and then he could come back and he can win a couple more rings and surpass Tom Brady and get all the accolades of being the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. I don't need the three-peat to include it in that. Just no, please, somebody knock him out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't care that much. I miss when the Chiefs, like the only exposure outside of the games that the Chiefs got was the Snickers commercial with the great googly moogly. That was the heyday of Chiefs extra exposure of who were the chefs, great googly moogly. And that was like, I know the Chiefs. That's fun.
I miss the days of the Chiefs. They're just another one of those quarterback chasing franchise. Who is it this week? Brody Croyle, Elvis Gerback, just some asshole. Look at those Chiefs trying to find a quarterback. They're so cute. Never a threat, just a team that exists. I miss those days.
They were like, oh, look at them. I like those uniforms. Those are cool uniforms that I like.
They got Priest Holmes. He's a hell of a fantasy back. Woo! Look at the Chiefs. Look at him go. Tony Gonzalez. I like that guy. He's a beast.
Wait, you know what? When my friend says I'm not allowed to pick Bo Jackson in Tecmo Bowl, I might pick the Chiefs. That was just a fun team to play as in Tecmo Bowl. Ryan McCarthy's saying that he agrees here. Remember 2007? Nobody except the Pats fans wanted them to finish 19-0, 18 wins and 1 giant loss. That's another chasing history that everybody was like, no, fuck you. I don't want you to get this history.
Absolutely didn't want that. Woof. I maintain, and it's probably true, that I don't think I've celebrated harder for any of my, outside of my teams winning that I did the night that the Giants beat the Patriots. Woo! What a fucking relief it was for those ass clowns to not go undefeated. With the helmet catch, too. Oh, God. Just good times. What a time to be alive. Now, that was history. That was the type of history I'm here for.
All right, so we're in agreement then. We want Bills.
Anybody with the Chiefs.
The commies. Yeah,
anybody with the Chiefs.
Anti-Chiefs. Okay, one last ditch effort from Robert Taylor here. He said, what if the three-peat came with Kelsey and Taylor getting engaged and then Kelsey retiring, meaning Taylor Swift goes away? Still,
no, she doesn't go away. Like, she's like herpes. She's always there. She's always around, even if she wasn't around the NFL. Like, if it meant that, yes, my exposure to her was gone, she'd no longer make music, she'd go just fade into the oblivion, then yes, I would take that. But it wouldn't be like that. It would just be like, oh, well, now you don't see her in the box on Sundays hanging out with Caitlin Clark.
Well, and Joe with the correct take, he said Jason Kelsey is everywhere now in retirement.
Oh my God.
Imagine if Travis was retired and Taylor Swift would, like, that's all we would see. They'd be like,
yeah,
it's Prince Harry and Meghan. Like, that's what it would be America's Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Like, that's what we would get with Travis Kelsey in retirement engaged to Taylor Swift. It 100% would be more than what we're seeing now. And I don't even care about Taylor Swift. Like, I don't care. I hate a team that dominates for too long. I like a team that goes on a little run, has a good couple of seasons, wins a couple championships, and then fades back. And then another team can come up. I'm anti-dynasty, Scott. That's what I've come to realize in my old age here. I just don't like dynasties. So when a team becomes a dynasty, I'm out. I'm turning on them. I hate them. I want them to lose. I don't like dynasties. Like, I can't get behind it.
Yeah, I mean, if it ain't my team, I ain't here for a dynasty.
Oh, if it was my team, I'd love the dynasty. Like, no game is about to go and win like the next 15 straight. Sign me up, baby. I am there. But fucking dynasties are the worst. Oh,
yeah,
ugly.
Short of being, it's like a threesome. If you're not really part of it, what's the point? It's like, that's great for those people involved. I'm just over here. Fuck your dynasty. Did
you just compare the dynasty in sports to being in the cuck chair in a threesome? Is that what
you're gonna? Yeah, if you're the cuck chair is the 29 other fan bases just sitting here watching. This is fun. Look at you ruining the thing I once loved. Yeah, I love this.
Hey, can I get no? Okay, I'll just. I'm good over here. Okay,
back over here.
Looks like a good time.
You got something on your face over there. You got it. Go ahead.